Hey y'all, I'm Taylor.
I'm Blake.
We're the Powell Brothers, and you're listening to our friend Jody Lee
on The Morning Ride.
Wax on, wax off, breathe in, breathe out, wax on, wax off. A lesson not just karate only, lesson for whole life.
It's the morning live from the Rockstar Ranch at Texas Homegrown Studios. It's the Morning Ride.
What was that? An exhibition? We need emotional content.
Oh, cheers! Okay.
This is John Young, and you're listening to my good friends on The Morning Ride, right here on Texas Homegrown Radio.
Oh, man. Welcome back into the Morning Ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio, live from the Rockstar Ranch and Texas Homegrown Studios.
Oh, yeah.
Cole Stevens in studio with us.
Heck yeah.
We almost forgot to get on the air. We were sitting here telling stories.
We should probably be telling these on
I was like, wait a minute. There's people that want to watch this.
They might want to hear what we're saying.
I've always said for years, I've done radio for 30 years now, and I've always said the best radio is during the breaks.
Oh, that's very much the truth right there.
I was gonna
get in trouble for telling them.
I was gonna write a book about all the stories I know about all the artists, because I've known it for so. And then I thought, no, that's not good. But maybe it could come out when I die. But then after I died twice and they brought me back, I thought, okay, maybe a year after I die, just in case.
Make sure I'm dead.
Yeah, I think on my tombstone I'm gonna just put BRB. Can you imagine walking through a graveyard?
Be right back.
Be right back. What does he mean, be right back?
What do you mean?
Be right back.
Napping, please be quiet.
BRB.
This is just a short break.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back after these messages. Oh, my God. That would be perfect for a DJ. We'll be right back after these messages.
What if you just
be right back from a word from our sponsors?
What if you just buried yourself in just like a random place just outside of or like on your way into a cemetery, and then when people come to visit like their dead relatives, you just like
I want to have a tombstone that has like a rolling, like a sign, where you can program it,
and it rolls,
and it just be like dad jokes,
messages.
be like, hey, thanks for coming to the cemetery. It's a popular place. Everyone's dying to get in.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's how you get people to visit you in the graveyard. Is you have entertainment.
I gotta know what the joke of the day is.
What is there to do out there? Well, we can go visit his grave.
Yeah, it's got dad jokes. New artists to check out online. I'll have my family update it from home,
The tombstone itself is actually a harp.
Speaker out there that has the radio playing.
Yeah, even better. I could still be on the air.
You're still mic'd up.
Yeah. Live from heaven, it's Jody Lee. We're going to be talking to Elvis a little bit later. Y'all stick around. Just kidding. He's not here.
Oh, man.
He's still alive, folks.
Too soon?
Elvis lives in the Bahamas, man.
I can tell this is going to be a fun morning show. For those tuning in, tell your mom and thems. Mike said I'd have to put the daily holidays on there, too. I didn't do that today, did I?
No, sir.
He said I'd have to do that because that's like a thing I do every day. Wonder what is the national holiday today? National Forklift Safety Day. That's the day I like to celebrate. Yep.
That's where you drive forklift high.
That's where they come up with that business lift. Wouldn't that be great? So when you're trying to use lift, you pull up the biggest forklift. Like, got a pallet on the front. And you're like, get on.
Forklift driver.
Thanks for calling Lyft. Get on. It's National Call Your Doctor Day.
Oh, yeah. I'd rather not.
Maybe not.
We about have to if you're not safe on that forklift. National Making Life Beautiful Day.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like we all three do that for people. Yeah, making life
Try
beautiful.
to. Anyway.
I mean, I'm ugly on purpose. That way people feel good about themselves. Making life beautiful for people, you know?
There you go.
It's a National German Chocolate Cake Day.
I'm not a big fan of German chocolate
You know, it's
cake.
all right.
It's not my thing, you know.
That's the one with the coconut in it, right? It's got like coconut on top.
No, I can't do it.
It's all
good.
right.
German chocolate's good.
I feel like
And
it
they
can
should have
be really
stopped
good
at the
sometimes.
chocolate part.
I will make the chocolate. That's what makes it German.
Did you hear about that Nazi who came to America, got a haircut?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, he was like, "Well, how does he look?" And he goes, "Go see Kyle. He'll tell you."
Awful. And it's National Corn on the Cob Day.
I hate corn on the cob.
Oh, what?
It gets stuck in
Actually,
your teeth.
I gotta disagree with
can't do
that
it.
one.
I
You gotta
love
bring
this.
like a toothpick with
You know
you,
what?
but it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
I got to cut it off of that thing. I done fought with the cob too many times, man. I
but not
shot
like
cobs.
steamed. You gotta have it like roasted.
Oh, yeah. It's got to be on the
grilled.
grill.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be smoked on the grill. That's the best.
Yeah, it's good.
You got to cook it in the husk. You
Bunch
used
of
to like my
butter on
corn.
it.
You used to like my corn I cooked out here on the grill.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
That's the only corn on the cob I've ever liked.
Yeah.
though.
That's, you just got to cook it
Yeah,
right.
but
You gotta cook
that's
it
what
right.
they're talking about.
Yeah. I seen a girl at the store the other day that she could have ate corn on the cob through a chain link fence. She was like, I didn't want to say anything, but I thought, man, those teeth.
Huh?
She could reach. I'm telling you, she could reach through that chain link fence and get whatever she wanted.
You want to buy something?
All I could think about was hee haw. Like it's disgusting.
Oh, man.
You know the donkey on hee haw? That's what she looked like exactly. So, but I didn't say anything because I like to make life beautiful for people.
Is there any other national holidays?
That's it for today.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
that's it. Corn on the cob, German chocolate cake, forklift, doctor, and make life beautiful. That's it.
Who makes these?
I don't know, but they're most of the time they're really dumb. Like I feel like we could do better.
Yeah.
Or to like National Hug a Cat Day.
I think they should hire the Bud Light guys. Remember the guys that sang? Like they need to bring those guys back to fix the beer. Like, instead of all the bad decisions they made, they should have never got rid of those guys. That
Hello.
real American heroes. Those were awesome commercials.
Hello.
I also like the ones that were like dilly dilly. You know. I feel like people
Dilly.
actually liked drinking Bud Light back then.
Yeah,
I don't know.
they used to have good
I never
commercials.
did like it. I don't
Yeah,
like
that,
beer,
I
though.
will have to agree with that statement.
they used to have
Never
good
did like
commercials.
it. Yeah, at least they had good commercials though.
I only like Shinerbach if I'm drinking beer. I can't.
Remember, and then there was the one where they were at the Super Bowl commercial where they were teaching like foreigners how to talk, you know, and they were like, Bud Light, Bud Light, Bud Light.
Bud Light. Bud Light.
I just like their
Bud
commercials.
Light.
I didn't use their products, but I like the commercials. But they kind of went off the wrong way, I
Yeah,
think.
they kind of went off the rails
Yeah.
there for a bit.
Where did you
But
go?
I don't think commercials is a thing as much as they used to be.
They're
either.
not. I
Like,
mean, with all
miss
the
commercials.
streaming
Yeah.
platforms and everything, it seems like
Yeah.
everyone I know
Now
has
you can
ditched their cable
You
or
can
ditched
skip
their
and they skip
satellite
ads
TV.
and with I mean
Yeah,
if you-
and the ads suck
like
too.
kids don't know what ads are nowadays. Like,
worse
they
and
just don't know.
worse.
They don't know. Back in my day, the ads were awesome.
Even the Super Bowl commercials this
Yeah.
year just were kind of
Just
they
I know,
weren't great.
terrible. But they also cost so much they can't pay to produce a good one anymore.
Wait, what was that halftime show? All right,
One commercial is like
Who
$4
even
million.
did the halftime? Oh, it was Usher this year, wasn't it? That was interesting.
terrible.
I will say it wasn't the worst one I've seen,
Yeah, but come
but
on.
it still wasn't my style though.
They need to bring out Co-Etzel.
There's all kind of satanic stuff on there too. Like,
Next year,
I mean,
Co-Etzel and Cody Johnson. It's going to happen.
that should happen.
Oh, that would be pretty cool.
No, they don't want Co-Etzel. It would be worse than the Janet Jackson thing
Oh yeah,
where the booby popped out.
You
That was a wonderful halftime moment for Super Bowl, and that was right after they have TVs where you could pause it, like, you know, because my friend was like, "Whoa, did you just see that?" Rewinds it, pause, because they can edit it out before you can. Yeah, we're like, "Yep, that's a booby." Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I couldn't even tell you who sang the other ones the past few years.
So, well, here's what happened.
They were
Let
unexciting.
me tell you why. Here's what happened. The NFL hired Jay-Z to be over all the music after the Janet Jackson thing happened. So Jay-Z and Beyonce basically are over the music for Super Bowl.
Word.
That's what
that
happened.
makes
That's
sense.
what
How
happened.
like both
That's
of them
why
have
you-
both been
that's why
Super
you-
time
yeah.
or Super Bowl
Yes.
halftime.
Yes, that's why you will not see George Strait or any of those folks.
Interesting.
Who
Yeah.
was the last country singer to do it? Didn't like
Gosh.
Clinton Black and a
was
couple
just
other
thinking
people
that.
do it?
They,
one
they had a
year?
couple years. I think Reba.
Yeah,
but I
no,
don't know.
Shania Twain did
Maybe
one
Shania.
year.
Yeah. I don't know.
Shania Twain.
I know I saw somewhere that Clint Black did it one year, but he was
I don't-
with other people.
I don't
but
think
was
there'll
like,
ever be a country artist do it again. Not for a
Yeah,
long
they
time.
can't. They can't get Morgan Wallen up on that stage.
Please
He might
no.
say the wrong thing.
I hope they don't get
It's-
him up
it-
there. He
it's-
sucks.
It's like
I'm trying to get a shirt made that says Waylon, not Wallen. That's what
That's pretty good.
I don't like Wallen either.
I can't stand that dude. I want to punch him in the face. Like
Wait.
if I was in Nashville, I'd hope, I would pray that a chair would fall on my head from up above so that I could just hit him in the face as self-defense.
Man. No, I love that song. Last night we let their liquor talk. It's great. I'm just kidding. She's about to punch me.
I'm about to kill you.
I can't stand
And let
that
the liquor
song.
talk. I'm sorry. Hey, Cole, what's going on, man?
Dude,
Welcome to the morning ride.
This is fun.
We like to do things different around here.
Hey, that's okay with me.
Or we could do the interviews like every other one you're going to have and say, so what were your influences when you wrote that
what were
song?
you doing? Hey, there's nothing wrong with saying that. It's just sometimes I'm like, oh.
If you had a
we gotta
spirit
do
animal,
something
what would it
different.
be?
I haven't been asked that
Yeah,
question
what?
yet, so I'm
That
gonna,
used to be a go-to.
Let me ask you this.
That used to be a
Who's
go-to.
your,
What is your spirit animal?
biggest influence as a songwriter?
I would say honey badger. I always go with honey badger if they ask you what your spirit animal is.
That's a pretty good one.
Because it's like kind of exotic, but it's also badass. Like they could kill you.
Oh yeah,
But people
I wouldn't
still
mess with
don't
the honey
exactly
badger.
know what it is around here, so it's a good answer. You know?
Yeah.
Curious.
Somebody asked me that
It's
one
mysterious.
time. They've
Yeah.
only asked me one time, what would your spirit animal be? I've only been asked once.
Just once.
Just
I've
the one
been
time.
asked a lot of times.
I feel like that was a very high school question for me.
Yeah. For
People
me,
were asking that.
for me, it's a hard ass pterodactyl.
I'm an albino tatanka.
That's right.
That's me.
It's true.
Did you hear that they just had a white one born in Burnett?
No.
Yeah, this place in Burnett, they had 2 cream-colored buffaloes, and they put the 2 cream-colored buffaloes together, and a white one came out.
Hey,
It's a good
that's-
omen. It's a good omen.
there we
White
go.
buffalo was born in Burnett, Texas.
Albino
Yep.
buffalo.
In Burnett, Texas.
I couldn't even point that
I used
out
to
on the
stomp
map.
around in Burnett a lot.
Was there saying something
I worked
about
on the Eagle Eye Ranch outside of Burnett.
Burn it, learn it, something.
Burn it, darn it, don't, can't you learn it?
Yeah, burn it, darn it, can't you learn it? That's it. There you
Yeah. I worked for Marty Aikens out there, ran his ranch for a couple of years. Yeah.
Oh.
Burnett, Texas. It's a sleepy little hill country town. Thinks it's part of Austin.
Oh yeah, nah.
go. It's not quite as liberal as Austin.
No, they think they're part of Austin. Isn't it?
They just,
Between them and Marble Falls, they fight a lot about who's
oh,
closer
Marble
to
Falls
Austin.
definitely thinks they're part of Austin.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
but there's good folks down there in Burnett. And that passes.
Well, I tell you what, let's do some live music. How about that? We'll,
I'm
and then
down
we'll
for
talk
that.
some more. We'll talk more about you when we get on the other side of this. But I'm gonna do record some video of this, and we'll put it on our YouTube page too.
Come on,
Heck yeah.
And of course, you can always go and see the whole interview on Facebook or YouTube.
that's right.
You getting any signal from my guitar?
Give me a
there?
little bit there. Yeah.
What you got there?
It's a J45 Studio.
And that one
Nice.
sounds great
Yeah.
plugged in. A lot of them
Yeah,
sound
some of them
rough plugged in, but that one sounds great.
Some of them are pretty. They're pretty tough on the ears. But
That's nice.
all right, I'm gonna sing you an unreleased one called "Welcome to My World."
Nice.
I've been tired, I've been waiting for this new life to start. It ain't coming. Been digging myself a whole few years now, and I ain't feeling it. Wondering when this young life high's gonna hit. I'm done waiting. Now that that I know it's my world. You're just living inside my head. Haven't gone a single day without thinking of you. Trying to forget her with the substance abuse. I lost this time, I ain't agree with the truth. Now it's time to sink deeper in this life I choose. Welcome to my world. You were the girl in the life I wanted. Welcome to my world. I should just give up again. Welcome to my world. Trying to figure out my next move. You're just living inside my mind. No good advice, no startup plan. Just some buzzing, it keeps me sane. Every conversation just leads to you. Makes me crazy again. Seeing you happy just reintroduces me to my living hell. Haven't gone a single day without thinking of you. Trying to forget her with the substance abuse. I lost this time, I ain't agree with the truth. Now it's time to sink deeper in this life I choose. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. You were the girl in the life I wanted. Welcome to my world. I should just give up again. Haven't gone a single day without thinking of you. Trying to forget her with the substance abuse. I lost this time, I ain't agree with the truth. Now it's time to sink deeper in this life I choose. Welcome to my world.
Oh man, that's good stuff right there.
Thank you.
Cole Stevens live in studio with us. Man, that was pretty.
Heck yeah.
That's good. I like that.
stuff.
Yeah,
That's good stuff. That boy good. That boy good.
I wrote that song.
Like that guy told me they're sitting on the side of the road in Austin. He said, "That boy good. That boy good.
That boy real good."
There was no one playing. I don't know who he was talking about.
Yeah.
The guy kept telling me, "That boy good."
That boy good.
I don't know who he just saw, but that boy's good.
Yeah, that one just, some songs come out so easily. It's kind of crazy.
That's the good ones, the ones that just pour out of you.
Me and my last girlfriend broke up beginning of March. And I was just kind of like starting to do the whole music thing. I was working like 30 hours a week. And I was also doing 18 hours of school at the same time.
That'll do.
So I was just super busy. I just lost a girlfriend. Didn't really know where I was going in my life. And one day, I don't know who I was talking to. I was talking to one of my buddies, and I was like, "Yeah, welcome to my world." Whenever I was like saying something about what was going on in my life, and I was like, "Oh, that's a song."
That's
right
it.
There. Went home and wrote it in like 15 minutes, and I was like, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
That's
See,
a song.
I love the ones that just pour of you.
Yeah, but we all got.
I can't
those
force
ones,
them.
man.
I can't force writing. Like if I try to force write, I can't. It's not good.
Throw it
Yeah,
away.
it has to be something
that's my
happened.
problem I have with Nashville is where a bunch of people go sit in a room and they have to write so many songs per week or whatever, and you're forced
those
to go.
publishing deals are hard.
Yeah, and you have to go sit in a room. And I'm like, I could do it, but it wouldn't be good. You know what I mean? To me, the best thing's like you're driving down the road and some idea just pops in your head or something, or like you said, you say something and you're like, I gotta go write this right now. Like, you know what I mean? And then it just pours out of you.
That's what happens to me, though. Yeah. I'll just be driving. I'll either be sitting doing something or hanging out with friends or talking in conversation, and especially with one of my buddies, and he'll be like, that's a song.
Yeah.
And I think about it, and I'm like, yeah, wait, I could do this and do that. Yeah, that's a song.
I just wrote one about my eulogy because I almost die a lot. But I was talking to this famous kid, Cotton Farmer Cal, and Cal says, "Hey man," he goes, "You know what? Your life's kind of like that new Coetzel song, that 9 Lives." And I was like, 9. I was like, I'm down to 3. I was like, I used to have 9 lives. I'm down to 3, and then I was like, I gotta go.
I'll see you in a couple hours.
Gotta go write this song. But that's the good stuff, is when because you feel it so much. Like Jeb says, he goes, man, you need to record that song quick because you sing it different when you feel it, and when you're in those feelings.
Oh yeah, you can tell the difference whenever
different.
Someone. I've been in the studio a couple times where I've sang something and got it back unmixed or something. I'm like, yep, I wasn't feeling it. I got to go back and retract that.
That's what we're real big about here is the atmosphere. Like you know, I think people forget about that. You got to get all the emotions, the feelings, and And I feel like sometimes like old buildings have that soul that helps you feel stuff. You know what I mean? Like it just gets in you. But I also think that's why Texas music and Red Dirt stuff has always been so good, is because people write their own stuff, and you can always tell a difference. Like, I mean, you can sing a cover song, you can sing one that somebody else wrote, but I can always tell when it's something you wrote. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It just, something comes different through you while you're singing. I don't know what it is, but it's just that feeling.
And I think Texas fans are smart enough to know that. Like they feel that when you feel it, they feel it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? They know if you're just up there, and that's what kills me about people that use tablets all the time. Like, how do you feel about tablets? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have no problem if you're doing a song you never heard and somebody wanted it, but like to just start out, walk up there and go, okay, here you go. I'm like, you can't have feelings.
If I got to play like that 3-hour gig, I try to go literally as long as I can
until you just
using my phone.
Until you run out and you're like, all right, now I got to
And then I'm like, okay, do y'all have any requests? I guess.
Jeb tells me, go home and practice more. So he tells me.
Hey, that is one thing. Yeah.
I've been trying to learn more. But my problem is I try to learn a song and then I write one, and then I'm like, I got like on my list on my sheet, I'm like all my originals, and then I got like cover songs. I'm like, crap, I gotta learn other people's songs. Because I think it's hard when you're doing live music for shows because people want to hear things they know.
Oh, yeah.
But as a songwriter, do you always feel like...
also here in Texas, I'll say a lot of the places that I go, even if it's like the most random place playing an acoustic gig and you feel like nobody's listening, there's always somebody that'll come up and be like, hey,
like
sing one of your own. And I'm like, hey, okay.
Do you get people, too, that like... they take it different than how you wrote it? Like they think it's about something else?
That's happened a few times.
I love that.
It's never a bad thing.
No, I love it.
It's always like,
I think it's
like this happened to me. That just spoke to me.
I think more people should write it.
That's not at all what I meant with that.
Jeb and I talk about that all the time. I think you should write more vague where people can make it their own. Because sometimes if you put too much detail about what happened to you.
There's some songs that I've listened to or that I listen to on a regular basis, and I'm like, that's really specific.
That hits, yeah.
Kinky Freeman said,
whoa, you get a lot of reverb there.
Hello.
That's better.
Sorry. Kinky Freeman, he said,
it kind of sounded cool when you said kinky that way, though. Say it again.
Kinky. But Kinky Freeman, he said, to be a songwriter, to be a poet, is to sail as close to the truth as you can without sinking the ship. I like that.
Okay, that's I like
good. That's pretty wise words from Kinky.
Oh, Kinky
from a guy named Kinky.
Kinky for governor.
I got to hang out with Kinky.
Kinky for president.
I got to hang out with Kinky a couple times. He's a really cool guy. So there was a guy here in town that... I guess they started making some kind of whiskey, but Kinky bought this whiskey business or whatever. And I met him through this other guy, and they knew that I, at the time, was a whiskey, we call it
connoisseur.
yeah, of sorts. And so they had me try. It was actually really good. But I got to hang out with Kinky a little bit. And he used to come out to Larry Joe's. He's friends with Ruth Buzzy and her husband, and they came out. And that's also how I met John Snyder. He was with them, and me and John became friends.
He's really a good songwriter. My dad, I got introduced to him because my dad had a bumper sticker that said "Kinky for President" or something.
Yeah,
and I was like, "Kinky, why you got that?" And then it's like, so he showed me the music, and
he did run. Kinky did run. He didn't make it very far.
No, he didn't.
But it would be hilarious to have a president named Kinky Friedman, though.
Oh, that would put the American people into a state of I don't even know.
Yeah. They would have hated that worse than Trump, probably.
Yeah, I was about to say a lot of people already quake at the name Donald Trump.
I seen the guy yesterday, and he's wearing a cap, and it said "Felon 24" on the cap. I was like, that is genius. I think it would be great. I think it would scare other countries. They'd be like, they're like, don't mess with the president is a felon. Like,
he don't mess
he will
around.
push the button.
He's a convict.
He spent all their money on drones.
I heard his tuxedo was orange.
They said the last thing you hear is a.
Did you hear what he did with freaking broom handle?
He broadcast
Brandon?
It's all broadcast live on Facebook Live. That'd be awesome. Like he's about to hit a drone strike on like a terrorist.
He should get a lot of tattoos now.
Like, dude,
sleeves.
He's got to get neck tats.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He could just have like an eyebrow tattoo.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna look like Jelly Roll, but with a big hair flop on top.
When he gets up to the podium, he's just, hello.
We will drone strike him.
That was good. That was good. It'll be live on Facebook.
They won't mess with us. We'll shank them.
They will die like dogs. No one will do it better.
I've sharpened this spoon for 12 weeks. It's very sharp.
Oh Lord, his favorite band's Link and the Shanks. Oh, that's great stuff. Well, I'll tell you what, you got time? You're gonna hang out with us longer, right? You got to be somewhere.
I got until. I probably can hang out until 10. Let me
we'll
see
stay
how
live
far
then. See, I have to ask because Dylan, for some reason, Dylan Steen doesn't listen to me, and he try to double book people on interviews, and then I keep people too long, and then Melissa Dogs messages me and goes, "Quit ruining my interviews! You keep everybody too long." But I get carried away. Like I want to get in as much as possible.
It's fun.
Let's see. I don't have no signal, so that ain't gonna work.
Connect to the Wi-Fi.
I should came in the Wi-Fi. We've got Wi-Fi.
See, that's the first question everyone asks.
Yeah, I need to put a sign up.
Is it the Homegrown Studios?
Yep.
What's up? Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it on.
Yeah, I was about to say, probably don't say it out loud. Don't hold it up to where the camera can see.
I'm not gonna say it online because it might be.
You know what? My Wi-Fi network has always been called ever since I first got Wi-Fi. FBI surveillance.
Oh no, that's
awesome.
That way nobody tries to.
That's great, but at the same time, if I came to a house and it said that, I'd be like, "Oh, actually, maybe I don't get on the Wi-Fi today. I already don't have like Siri on my phone. I don't have none of that crap.
But nobody.
I know they're already listening to me.
But nobody ever gets on and pirates my internet though. You know.
I was at a softball game watching my daughter one time, and I was looking for Wi-Fi because there was no signal out there. And I came across the Holy Spirit. That's what it said, the Holy Spirit.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm like, well, hello, Holy Spirit. And I logged on to it, too. It felt safe. Like, everybody's like, what if you would have got hacked? I'm like, I trust the Holy Spirit. Like,
and that is why you now own a Porsche you've never seen in Wisconsin.
Joke on them. It's a kit car. It's not even a real Porsche.
Well, is it a...
It's a Volkswagen.
Is it supposed to be a capital H?
No, it's supposed to be just regular.
My
I'm
stupid?
pretty sure.
He's nuts vacuum.
No, the black. Yeah, don't look at the silver one. I messed up. That's why I flipped it over.
He's fine.
Let's see. Oh, it is a capital, by the way.
Oh, is it?
It is.
Oh, okay, capital.
The capital is what?
Wait, I can fix it.
There we go. Perfect. Let's see. I can tell you exactly how long I can stay because I can make this.
Well, that'll determine if I need to take a break or not. We just stay low.
everybody right now is just like, oh, well, come on now. So I got an hour and a half drive after this.
Oh,
So-
you're going to
That's right
Abilene.
around the
You're going
corner.
to Abilene, right?
That's just
Yeah, so I probably need to leave at about 10. At the latest, like 10:15.
Okay, we'll
That's
just
it.
stay live then. We'll
All
just stay
right,
live.
perfect.
We'll
That's
do it
fine
all-
by me.
We'll do it all live. Let's do another song. You want to do another
Heck
tip for us?
yeah. Well, I'm trying to think of what song to sing.
Holly said that awesome USC or UCS internet. Yeah, United Co-op service. They are good internet.
Real
It's good
nice.
internet. They
Real
do great.
nice.
I followed them for a long time, making memes trying to get them out here and the
Oh,
Boondocks to get me the internet. But once we got it, it's great, and I will brag on them every
It
day.
is fast.
It's fast.
Hey, that's
fast
all that
internet.
matters.
Great internet. Thank
The
you,
song's
Holly.
called Ain't Enough Beer. Cross your heart and hope to die. You say there ain't another guy. Rumors round this town say there is. I guess it's about time to say what's been on my mind. Sorry, darling, but you just got to know there ain't enough beer in this honky-tonk to right what you done wrong. Ain't enough liquor in this cup for me to give a single care about what you say. It didn't matter anyway. I'm sorry about your luck, but there ain't enough beer in this honky-tonk. Days and months went on by. I was having me a damn good time without the thought you're cheating hard. You thought a call would change my mind. It's crazy to think after all this time I'd come running back into your arms. But there ain't enough beer in this honky-tonk to right what you done wrong. Ain't enough liquor in this cup for me to give a single care about what you say. It didn't matter anyway. I'm sorry about your luck, but there ain't enough beer in this honky-tonk. Ain't enough beer in this honky-tonk to right what you done wrong. Ain't enough liquor in this cup for me to give a single care about what you say. It didn't matter anyway. I'm sorry about your luck, but there ain't enough beer in this honky-tonk. Yeah, there ain't enough beer in here.
That's what I'm talking about that sailing just up to the tree.
Oh, yeah.
Without sinking the ship. Real nice.
No, there's
That's good stuff.
there's
Cole
a guy-
Stevens right there.
I'm trying to think of what his name is. I can't. He's this guy. I think his name is Craig Campbell, the guy that sings "Outskirts of Heaven." He's up in Nashville. He's got a song called "Fish." You need to listen to it sometime because that's kind of where I got. Because my baby loves to.
Oh,
fish.
yeah.
She loves to do it all the time.
Yeah, I've heard that song.
Early in the morning, in the middle. Of
I wrote
the
one
night.
that says, it makes me think of that the Stephenville song. She's a horrible person.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
But depending on the crowd is when you like your pause changes.
We did it at this well-to-do event, and it was all like high-class people in suits, and it was like
I was a little
we're up
worried
on stage, and he held it just a little longer. He goes, "Turned out to be a horrible person," and everybody's face go, "Whoo!" Like for half of it, they're like. It's like
they're like, oh, there we go. That's great.
It was almost vulgar, but we're okay. We're okay.
We were almost there, but it didn't quite touch.
Still gonna pray for you tomorrow at church, but I stole that from my daughter when she was 5.
Out of the mouths of babes.
Yeah, because she called my ex a whore, and my mom and my grandmother were sitting right there, and she goes, "Ibble person."
That you gotta if you have.
Like, good save.
You have heard that song before, but you gotta go listen to that.
I'm gonna go check that out.
Because I mean, he's talking about taking his truck down to the river. It's nighttime. He's laid the blanket out, all that, and he goes, "My baby loves to fish."
So, is the one you just sang, is that available for people to purchase?
It is. Yeah. So the first one I sang, I haven't released yet. I think I said that unreleased. Yeah. But Ain't Enough Beer is out on all streaming platforms. You can buy it on YouTube or on iTunes.
All the places music is stolen.
You can literally find it everywhere.
You got one that got stuck in my head when I made a little video that was I put on TikTok that was just promoting you coming on here.
Yeah.
And it was like, it ain't loving if it's leaving.
Yeah, that's falling apart.
That one got stuck in my head and was just like, it's been rumbling around in there for
Let's do that one. Can we do that one?
Something in there's out of tune, but screw it.
That's what she said.
I'm a mess on this bedroom floor. I confess, never been this slow. I ain't over you. Getting sick of the games you play. Had enough of you walking away. It ain't loving if it's leaving. All you've given me is pain. I don't know how much this heart can take, but I keep falling apart till you stop breaking my heart. Pick myself right up off this floor. Fake a smile, that same smile they've all seen before. I ain't bulletproof. Do the things, all the things that they say to do, to get on, getting over you. It ain't loving if it's leaving. All you've given me is pain. I don't know how much this heart can take, but I keep falling apart till you stop breaking my heart. Yeah, I keep falling apart till you stop breaking my heart. When I thought I was finally free, there you are looking good, looking back at me. It ain't loving if it's leaving. All you've given me is pain. I don't know how much this heart can take, but I keep falling apart. Stop breaking my heart. Yeah, I keep falling apart till you stop breaking my heart. Yeah, I falling apart. Till you stop breaking my heart.
I love it. That's good stuff right there, man.
Heck yeah, brother.
Great.
That's
I had a.
That's
so,
catchy.
do you
It got
have a-
stuck in
Do you
my
have a
head.
video for that?
A video?
Yeah, like a music video.
I don't have a music video for any of my stuff.
just had a
That
great
stuff
idea.
Is so expensive.
I know, but I just had a. So I had this idea while you were singing that song. It really goes not with the song, but it does. So I was looking at your truck out the door, you know, and you got that nice Ford out there. But I was thinking it would be hilarious, like a guy and he's got like an old Ford that keeps breaking down on him, you know, but he keeps going and driving this new one. Like it's breaking the truck's heart, you know. And then finally at the end, he sells the new truck, and you see him driving down the road in the old truck, like it's working. After he got,
That's a pretty.
yeah,
That's a good
Keep
music
falling
video idea.
apart. Yeah, because everybody thinks about a girl,
And then,
but
and then like it shows him drive
Yeah,
off and
yeah.
the bumper falls off.
because he's not breaking its heart anymore. It gets good though, you know. Like
It's running
it quits-
good, but-
quits falling apart when it's.
I haven't heard that idea before, but that's pretty cool.
That would
I
be
like
cool,
that.
right? Like
I
that,
like that.
like just you and two trucks, like the whole song.
Oh yeah,
Like,
just driving the whole
showing,
time.
yeah, showing you like driving. He's on the side of the road and smoke's coming out of the hood of the whole one, you know. And so he goes back and he gets in his new one and drives off, and that truck's all just sitting there, like all sad looking, like
Like, oh,
yeah,
it's not working.
keep falling apart.
Everybody, if they saw that, they'd be like,
I-
"Oh, what?" They'd be like,
It'd be great.
That's what the song's about."
Yeah, exactly. Because everybody's in their head thinking about this girl, like you know, like,
Throw you off.
and then the guy's like, "A girl? I don't care about a girl. I'm
It's
talking about
about
my
a
truck.
truck."
I'm talking about love, man. Talking about true love.
Real love.
That was my daddy's truck.
The license plates name is
That
Sheila.
is one that I will say that's one of the biggest regrets of my life. I don't know. So my parents are very big into letting me and my brother, whenever we were super young, make pretty like big decisions for our family. Like we once had a lake house back in the day, and they let a 11-year-old and a 15-year-old decide whether they were going to sell the lake house or not.
Wow.
I just think about the
and you
trouble
said-
that I would have gotten
and you
into
said
if
yes?
I had that lake house in high school. Oh, that would have been awesome. And then we used to have an old 1985 GMC 1500, and I won't say it was awesome. It was awesome, but it wasn't awesome running.
Short bed?
Short bed, yeah.
My dad had one exactly.
Yeah, and it was blue.
Custom
it was like
deluxe.
cobalt blue. Oh my gosh!
My dad.
And then my dad sold it to my cousin. I ended up taking some pictures and getting to mess around with it a little more with it. But man, he did some things to that truck and actually got it running good and everything. I was like, why did you let a 10-year-old me tell you could sell that? Why did you listen to me?
Why would you listen to me ever? Why?
Don't listen to me.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I didn't know what I
Yeah.
was talking
I don't even
about.
listen to me.
I just learned how to tie my shoes.
I don't even listen to me.
Yeah, I don't even listen to myself.
I don't have a job.
I can't even decide what, I don't even know what kind of cereal I like. What are you talking about?
I like that. I don't even know how to tie my shoes. Why are you listening to me?
Don't
I'm
ask
still that way, by the way.
Don't ask a kid or an old.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
a good
if-
solution.
If it's a kid or an old man wearing Velcro, don't ask them. the new Velcro rule. We just came up with it.
Oh,
Anybody wearing Velcro shoes, don't ask their opinion.
yeah, they don't know.
It doesn't really have to do with age. It's just if they're wearing Velcro, don't ask them.
Like the S10. It's like if it's a young guy driving the S10, don't give him a hard time. He's just happy he got a truck.
Yeah.
If it's
Yeah.
the old guy driving the S10, leave him alone. He's
He will
mean
whoop
as-
your butt.
Yeah, he's mean. 100%.
And it's probably full of rusty tools in the bed of the truck.
Nothing works, but
And old
it's
men will
back
cheat
there.
too. They'll pull out like a wrench, like they don't care.
You're like, ooh.
Come here.
I'll just shoot you.
That's how I fight. I'll find I'm old. I will find a weapon. I pulled a saw that goes to a chainsaw one time, and the kid goes, "You're gonna hit me with a pole saw pole?" I said, "Repeatedly." and he turned and ran. He turned and ran. I was like, "That's the best movie comeback I've ever had in my life." Like I felt like Clint Eastwood.
We said some wild times out here, man.
Repeatedly. Repeat.
That time, some people just showed up. It was a bunch of high school kids, and they just tried to show up because they
take
heard
over.
that there's some crazy parties happening out here.
Yeah, we're like, get out of here, kids.
Y'all ain't ready
don't
for
mess
this.
with the
Y'all
old
ain't
people.
built for
Change
this
your
stuff.
diapers.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like a storm is coming.
Yeah, I was like, do I hear rain? Or am
It
I
looks
going-
like it's coming.
Storm's coming.
It's because you're going to Abilene. That's why. When you go to
yeah,
that mall,
y'all were
that's why-
talking that as soon as I
we
walked in
jinxed
here.
you. We jinxed you. You're taking
Storms every time.
our weather jinx to the mall.
Oh man.
That's part of it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It's rain and lightning.
That was
Glad I hooked up the trailer so I'm not underneath the carport
Sorry. Indigestion.
and the thunder rolls. Well, it is about time for you to get out of here anyway. It's 9:57.
Yeah, and we'll make that a little sooner just because
because the weather.
Yeah,
Maybe you can get
I'll
ahead of
trust
it.
People.
Well, tell everybody again where to find your music.
So
and
you can find it under Cole Stevens. Stevens is with a PH. That is a common mistake. It's not
Right.
a V.
Like a
And,
PhD.
so it's Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, iTunes, YouTube Music, YouTube just in general. I have a TikTok. All my social medias, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that stuff is Cole Stevens Music.
Awesome. And,
And
we'll
thank
put,
y'all for having me
Yeah,
on. It
I'll
was a
put
good time.
the live stuff
Good
you
stuff.
did. I cut it out separately, so we'll put some of
yeah.
your live music on YouTube
Heck yeah.
before we get out of here today. So, and the whole interview be on Facebook and YouTube. So,
Heck yeah.
thank you, brother. Come back and see us when you
Yes,
got more
sir.
time.
This is awesome.
Tell Dylan next time you got to stay longer.
Yeah, he needs to plan out the schedule where I can be here all day. Enjoy Stephenville a little bit.
Exactly. Come hang out with us. We all stick around. We got more coming your way. It's the Morning Ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio, live from the Rockstar Ranch and Texas Homegrown Studios.
Yeah.